Welcome back to CryptosRus. I am George. We're all George. So, what's going on this morning? A lot. First of all, behind me, you see all those cars? That's what I'm going to be enjoying and reviewing the whole day. That's why I'm off-site. And no, I didn't have a few before I started filming this. I think today could be quite big. Right now, Bitcoin is still hovering around $70,000, but several big pieces of news I want to share with you guys. This is funny. We know that the stock market has circuit breakers in the US, and I just saw that the MicroStrategy of Japan, Metaplanet, they had 2 consecutive days where their stock rallied 50%, and the circuit breakers triggered. And there's a rule in Japan, the max gain for a stock is 50%. So for 2 days straight, they had their stock halted because of Bitcoin, the Bitcoin rally, because they embraced the Bitcoin strategy like MicroStrategy did, and it has worked out very well for them. They don't even have that much, nowhere close to what MicroStrategy has, but it's working for them. So again, I just find that that's kind of funny. But again, companies are starting to pay attention to Bitcoin, to what MicroStrategy has done. Just to have a little bit of Bitcoin on the balance sheet goes a long way these days. So that's fantastic. I want to lead off with that. Something else that's coming up today is the Nvidia earnings. That is aftermarket bell. Of course, that doesn't relate to Bitcoin or Ethereum specifically, but we know, or at least I do, that Nvidia is going to absolutely kill it once again. I think their estimated numbers for revenue and profit is going to be through the roof. And why this is important is because, of course, they're in AI, and I think this will make a big impact. We'll see. I may be wrong. Maybe it comes below expectations, but I do think that this is going to have a big impact on the crypto space, specifically due to the AI play. Because Nvidia is leading AI, you're going to see a lot of crypto projects also that are involved with AI. I think they're going to rally because of it. So we'll see. That's aftermarket bell, right? So we got a whole day for that, but a lot of people have been waiting for that and very hopeful about that. So we'll see. But I have said on my stream many times, there are a few specific AI plays that I think will benefit from it, including the likes of like Render or Fetch AI, and maybe even Near Protocol. And there's a few others that are in the AI space. I think they could definitely get a boost if Nvidia has terrific quarterly. So there's that. Also, I think we may have confirmation that Ethereum spot ETF has been approved. Right now, everything that we're hearing about, SEC asking for last minute changes, and also today, the DTCC, I believe, they have a ticker up for the very first Ethereum ETF from Van Eyck. It's called ETHV. Okay, this happened before Bitcoin spot ETF was approved also. All the tickers came up. Remember the days where the tickers got listed and then they got removed, but then like they got relisted again? It's kind of like that. Even though Ethereum today, I noticed, came down a little bit. It hasn't surpassed 4,000 yet. It's like 36 something today. But it does seem like something's happening. And Gary's gonna let this thing go. So tomorrow's the deadline. So we have today and tomorrow. SEC may make a surprise move and just announce it today, because they did that with the Bitcoin ETFs too. They announced it early so that there's no first mover advantage for any of the funds, because there were different deadlines for all of them. They were all staggered, and they didn't want to do that. They didn't want to give any one fund an advantage to list first. So tomorrow's the deadline. So maybe today they're going to make a shocking announcement and say, hey, we're going to approve all Ethereum spot ETFs. If that happens, Ethereum go blow past 4,000 and head probably towards 5,000 today. And Bitcoin will probably rally to 80,000 like I called. I still I still think there's a really good chance with everything that's going on right now. I did talk to someone that was a little bit worried about Bitcoin because he's like, well, if Ethereum spot ETFs come out, it could be bad for Bitcoin. All liquidity is going to go to Ethereum. I just don't think so. It's going to be phenomenal, in my opinion, for both. You're just going to have more liquidity come into the space, into ETH and into Bitcoin. And it's going to trickle out into everything else, right? Like the AI plays I mentioned, or gaming plays that hasn't really taken off. DPIN plays. There are a lot of plays that I think money will flow into once people start making a ton of money with ETH and Bitcoin. So those are all good. Now, there are also a lot of charts I can't show you guys, but I've seen a lot of charts and they're all pretty positive. All the charts that show Bitcoin is heading up, fractal patterns showing how we're mimicking a lot of the cycles from the past, right around the halving event. A lot of charts showing Bitcoin heading straight to 80, 100, $200,000. I can't show you those charts. And there are a lot of charts that show you Ethereum is about to break out. Even though you could count yesterday as a breakout day, but there are a lot more that show Ethereum's going to go much higher. We'll see. We'll see. Today I noticed Solana's picking up a little bit today, so that's good. Some of the others are picking up today. Overall, if we get that surprise announcement today from the SEC, I don't know. If I had to give it a percentage, maybe 25% chance. Again, I don't think they're going to approve it on a deadline. I think if they're going to approve, they're just going to approve it ahead so that there's no first mover's advantage. So that'll be quite interesting. Yeah, we'll see. All right, let me turn my camera on so you guys could see some of the cars I'll be driving. Like over there, you got the EV Hummer, you got a lot of the Jeeps over there, some normal cars, you got a Ram, TRX, there are a lot of cars. Oh, you see that Mustang back there? I know there's a dark horse around here somewhere. So basically this event is for automotive journalists like myself, hardcore journalists, to test out some of these cars on the road, on the track, off-road. There's an off-road course here. So I'm going to be spending the whole day here to test out all these cars and hopefully get some good content. So yeah, that's why I'm here. All right, guys, that's it. Enjoy your day. Smash the like, subscribe to the channel.